Hey guys, we're back in another event video for Raid Shadow Legends. Today they started two new events that we'll be going over the rewards for, and if you stick around to the end, we'll be finishing up the last requirement for part 3 of the progress missions. We'll be looking at a clan boss event, or clan boss run, and I'll be able to fuse Relic Keeper, and we can take a sneak peek at part 4 of the progress missions. But first, we'll start looking at the new events. Something went wrong. Interesting. Well, I guess we will just... Oh, wait, that worked. Will it load this time? There we go. Dungeon Divers event. This one is 6 days long, and they currently do not show anything for 6-star or legendary artifacts. I totally expected this event to be coming up because it's been a while, and they've been teasing the 6-star and legendary artifacts for a while now, so I kind of assumed that they would be coming out with those and we would be getting this event for those artifacts. Currently they don't have anything showing that they'll be giving 6-star or legendary, but maybe if they do an update and they put those in the game, they'll update this graphic and this event, but we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, it's a 6-day long event. The rewards aren't all that great, but for 6 days we should be able to reach the end if you actually do the event rather than anything else, I guess. But we also have another Summon Rush event. Hasn't been long since the last one, but this one is only for the typical 3 days. But if they continue doing this kind of schedule for the Summon Rush, you can probably pick and choose whenever you want to actually do this event and get the max rewards, because unlike last time, we're back to only an epic skill tome for 1500. Last time it went higher and the epic skill tome was 1600. So I guess it's a little bit better that way, but with all these summon rushes coming so close to each other, you kind of have to pick and choose which event you're going to use. Most people can do at least 100 summons with just their, whatever they're called, the green ones. Sorry. Let's go to it. Mystery shards. So, most people can do 100 mystery shards to get the energy if they really wanted to. That's usually a pretty nice one. 240 is also not too hard, but you really get into the better ones, better rewards at 380 and above. 900 is pretty hard to do unless you're really trying to do the event with some void shards or sacred shards, and probably some ancients in the middle there. But like last event, I'm saving these for hopefully when I can do a bigger shard opening with a sacred shard mixed in. So I will just be doing 10 times mystery, and I'll throw in an ancient shard just to be nice for the event, and we'll see what we can get. Anything lucky, I guess. Alright, nothing for the 10 times mystery, and we'll open one ancient shard. See if we can get anything there. Rare. And it's Wander. Nothing special. I've gotten plenty of those. We'll just use it for fodder. But as you can see, you get quite a lot of rewards for the first couple ones. We'll grab these. I'll save my energy for later. As you can see, I've already grabbed some event energy from the last event, and my clan, what's it called? Activity progress chest this morning had some energy in it, so I got some stocked up, which I usually don't do. But we'll go into a dungeon for the Dungeon Divers event. This is probably your best bet to farm the event, because you want to get those epic and 5-star artifacts as much as you can. I actually want to do Dragon's Lair, and I'm going to go with this Void one because that's better than the magic one that I can do lately. So we'll start with this one, and I'll just do it on auto. we'll see what I can get. But usually you want to, for Dungeon Diver events, you want to stick to the actual dungeons. You can do some campaign stuff, but it really helps if you can get those epic and rare and epic artifacts from the dungeons, which are pretty much guaranteed at this higher level. And of course, the higher the star rating, the more points you can get as well. Like I was talking about earlier, I'm hoping that during the event they patch the game and the event to include 6-star artifacts and legendary artifacts. It will obviously make the event easier, but I don't want to be farming a bunch of 5-star artifacts if 6 stars are coming right around the corner. So, my void, what is it, stage 12, pretty quick. I got an epic 4-star. We can go see if I got anything reward-wise from just that one. Epic 4-star, 25 points, that's pretty good. I got some silver. Like I said, there's really nothing great here reward-wise until you get pretty much to the epic skill tome. These are a lot more common, and gems are always nice there. What I did notice was the graphic here. I mean, I've always seen it in the past correlate to the rewards that you're getting, the higher rewards. This one, there's no ancient shard involved in this event at all, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of like getting ancient shards from events, especially when it's like two or more. So this graphic was wrong. It's not a big deal, but it is nice to get those ancient shards from the events. But that's pretty much the event overview. Really nothing to the actual events. We got 6 days for the Dungeon Diver event, 3 days for Summon Rush, so maybe after the 3 days for the Summon Rush we'll be getting another event that is at the same time as this Dungeon Divers, or they'll run the 3-day Summon Rush along with the Dungeon Diver event and then just continue the Dungeon Diver event with no new event. We'll just have to see after 3 days. But now, like I said, we're going to move on to my progress missions. I'll show you a clan boss dungeon right now on I can do hard at the moment with, this is my team. This guy is veteran. He's a void champion, so he's probably not that common for most people, but he is my attack down. And the reason I'm using Executioner, Relic Keeper, and Royal Guard is because they all have War Master, which normally most people probably wouldn't use them in their clan boss teams, but I haven't gotten a whole lot of good champions for clan boss dungeon yet, and they provide me with War Master, so I use them. I can get usually roughly around 5 mil with an manual, and I actually do a little bit of mix between the two because I know when I can I am pretty familiar with when I can need to use the manual versus auto, not audio, with my team. I did mess up once and Royal Guard didn't use his takedown attack when I wanted it to. Auto just came too fast while I was talking. But he gives a 50% chance at that decrease attack, and so the first time it didn't proc, the second time it did, which is really the key to this fight in the later areas. Let's see. Sometimes I let him use that extra turn to power him up even though he doesn't need it, to give Apothecary a little speed boost, because I have a mastery on him. Whenever someone loses a buff, he has a chance to get turn meter increase. So that's usually nice to buff everybody else. There's the attack down. I'll auto because he'll heal someone. Really, my team all revolves around Veteran getting that attack down on the boss and keeping it up as much as possible. I really have to run him through masteries to try to get him the masteries that allow him to get that turn meter increase when debuffs expire, and to have a chance to increase the duration of debuffs when they're applied, because it would be nice to get a 3-turn every now and then just to really keep that debuff up. Because as you can see, he got stunned last time, meaning I didn't get even a chance to try to apply the debuff. Got it up again. Kind of sucks that there's no turn meter manipulation allowed for Clan Boss Dungeon, because if there was, I would have some good manipulation with him using speed down, him using speed down, him using turn meter. Both of them have turn meter decrease as well, so that would be beneficial if it actually worked. He's also got a stun that gets blocked. Does he have anything else that gets blocked? No. He's got a decrease defense on his A1 that he gets every now and then, but I don't have a lot of accuracy on him, so it really doesn't apply the debuff all that often. But I'm not really looking for that debuff all that often either. So we're just going through the clan boss. I haven't really been paying attention how many turns we've been through, so he could be what's it called? Raging any turn now. I don't remember what the actual term is called, because it's not rage. But he'll be definitely hitting a lot harder here soon. See, that seemed pretty tough, but I had the attack down, so it wasn't too bad. I have my Executioner on lifesteal gear because he is my campaign farmer. I have Veteran on lifesteal gear because he was mainly someone I made for Clan Boss Dungeon. So once he gets War Master, that he'll be able to survive a lot better with his lifesteal gear. Right now, it doesn't really provide a lot of life for him. I have Royal Guard on lifesteal gear, and that really keeps him up. He's really the guy who does most of my damage because of his takedown attack and his War Master. What's his name? Relic Keeper, I do not have on lifesteal gear, just from previous gear I had on him for campaign with Executioner. I had him on, I believe, speed and crit gear. And then I want to eventually get Apothecary on lifesteal gear, because I'll probably keep him on my team for Clan Boss, and it'll be really good for him to have it when he gets Giant Slayer. But as you can see, that last attack that the boss didn't have attack down, so I'm starting to wipe. He killed my attack down guy, so now it's just a matter of time. All of these guys can probably survive at least one more hit from him without attack down on him. Relic Keeper is going to be the first one to go out of these guys. Road Guard tends to get full life because he tends to get those procs, but he doesn't have lifesteal, so he doesn't get full health. Let's see. Didn't get it, so he's going to be dying next. Yep. And all that's left is Executioner. He can survive one hit, but probably not a second hit, so there's no point in using that attack, and we'll just use that. Full health. Last attack, full health, because then he's going to stun me. I don't go again, and we're done. 4.91. Sometimes I can get 5. I wasn't paying attention to where I was lacking in damage, but it was probably just War Master procs. But I did what we needed. I can now claim these last progress missions to fuse Relic Keeper. I got all the guys ready for the fusion. Fuse 300,000. Looks like you're just summoning him almost. Alright. Now we can take a look at part 4 of the progress missions. Upgrade 5 champions to level 60. I don't even have the 5th champion at rank 6 yet. Equip a champion with the ring, amulet, or banner. Unlock tier 6 mastery. I got that. 10 million to Demon Lord. Gold 2, stage 14 stuff. Equip 2 champions with ring, amulet, or banner. Great Hall bonus to level 7. I either have that done or I can get that done because I was waiting to see what requirements this would have. Stage 14 on Arcane Keep. Mixed potions, that's not hard. Here's all the keep missions and mixing potions. 3 champions with a ring, amulet, or banner. 2 champions with tier 6 masteries, I already got that. More clan boss. Great Hall bonus to level 8, that's good to know. Tier 6 mastery for 3 champions. Stage 15 on dungeons. 4 champions with tier 6 mastery. Stage 15 for dungeons. 4 champions with the ring, amulet, or banner. Great Hall bonus to level 9. Stage 15 on the keeps. Ascend a spirit champion to level 6 of Ascension. Magic champion, force champion, void champion. Unlock a tier 6 mastery for 5 champions. Equip 5 champions with a ring, amulet, or banner. Reach gold 4. Great Hall bonus to level 10. So eventually, you obviously do have to get something to level 10. So probably smart to just keep stacking one thing to get to 10, so that you can get this progress mission done when you get to it. And here are the challenges I've heard of that are impossible currently. Stage 17 of these dungeons do not exist currently, but they will eventually, so that'll eventually come. 75 million damage to the Demon Lord on Nightmare difficulty. There's no way I'm getting that with my current team. Stage 20 on the dungeon bosses, followed by 100 million damage on the clan boss on Nightmare difficulty. All of these will be tough. We'll see once we get there, but you'll get the Arbiter once you finally finish everything. Currently impossible. Hopefully soon won't be impossible, but we'll see. Well, that was a longer video than usual because we did a lot more things than usual, but it was a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.